I am Iram Mushtaq, and I'm an educator and a co-facilitator at Rehan AI Teachers Institute and Rehan School Online Academy. I am a passionate learner and I am an educator by my passion and I am a lifelong learner by my choice. I hold a master's degree and I am proudly associated with Rehan school system. My work focuses on purposeful learning, where education is not only about degrees but about direction, growth, and impact. So, today I am here to reflect on goals, career, and the future of education, especially how we as educators can prepare ourselves and our learners for a rapidly changing world. So, thank you for being part of this meaningful conversation. Today, I am completing the task of my day 10, the conversation with ChatGPT about my goal. So, I prepared a list of questions which came in my mind about the goal. And today I am not here to give answers, but I am here to ask meaningful questions. In a world that is moving faster than ever, we often talk about careers and success, but rarely pause to ask what are our goals and why do they matter. Through this live session with ChatGPT, we are live on Facebook and LinkedIn, and I will upload this video on YouTube too. We will explore the difference between a career and a goal, the importance of goal setting, and how education can shape our future. So let us reflect, learn, and think together, calmly, clearly, and with purpose. Let me on the voice mode of ChatGPT to ask the question which I prepared. Hello, are you listening me?
Absolutely. I can hear you loud and clear. How can I help you today?
Okay, thank you very much. I want to tell you that I am live with you. I am creating a live session with you on Facebook and LinkedIn, and I will upload this session on YouTube too. And I will discuss with you as you know ever about the goals, goal settings, reaching the goals, problems in goal achievements, and many more things. So I prepared a list of questions to ask to you. Are you ready for this live session? I am very excited today.
That sounds fantastic. I'm absolutely ready and excited to join you. Feel free to jump right in with your questions whenever you're ready, and we'll have a great discussion.
Okay. So my first question is, what is the difference between a career and a goal? Are you listening me? I don't know why, but this mode of ChatGPT is very slow. What is the problem? I don't know, but I am trying to connect with it. Let see what happened. It is listening me and it will answer inshallah. I don't know they why they changed their voice mode.
No worries at all. I'm definitely here and listening. Sometimes there can be a slight delay, but we'll keep it smooth. To answer your first question, a career is generally the long term journey of your professional life, encompassing all the jobs and experiences you have in a particular field. On the other hand, goals are specific objectives or milestones that you set for yourself along the way. So your career is the big picture, and your goals are the steps you take to build that picture. Let me know if you'd like more detail or have other questions.
I have many other questions. Okay. So my next question is, why should a person have goals?
That's a Great question. Having goal direction and purpose to our efforts, they help us stay motivated, focused, and accountable. Goals also provide a benchmark for measuring progress and achievement, and they can help us prioritize our time and resources effectively. Overall, they're essential for personal and professional growth.
Okay, very good answer. Is it necessary to have goals or is it okay not to have them?
That's an interesting perspective. While it's not absolutely mandatory to have goals, having them definitely tends to lead to more focused and fulfilling outcomes. Without goals, people might find themselves drifting, lacking direction. That said, some people prefer a more flexible approach to life and find fulfillment in spontaneity. It really depends on personal preference and what works best for each individual.
What do you mean by the word drifting?
When we say drifting, we usually mean moving through life without a clear direction or purpose. It's like going along with whatever comes your way without setting specific goals or intentions. It can sometimes lead to feel less fulfilled or more uncertain about one's path, but it's also totally okay for some people who prefer a more laid back approach.
Okay, is having goals a positive thing or can it be negative as well?
Having goals is generally positive because it provides motivation, direction, and a sense of accomplishment. However, if goals are too rigid or unrealistic, they can lead to stress, even burnout. It's all about finding a balance and ensuring that goals are flexible, achievable, and aligned with your overall well-being.
Okay, people usually succeeded in achieving their goals.
Typically, people who succeed in achieving a few common traits. They're often disciplined, persistent, and adaptable. They also set goals, maintain a positive mindset, and are willing to learn from failures and setbacks, support from mentors, peers, or community, and they stay committed to their vision even when it's
Okay, people often fail to achieve their goals.
often people who achieve their goals may face a few common challenges. For example, they might set unrealistic or vague goals, lack consistency, or fail to plan. Sometimes they might become easily discouraged by setbacks or lack resilience in the face of challenges. Additionally, a lack of accountability can also make it harder to stay on track. Ultimately, it's often a combination of these factors.
Okay, in your opinion, what kind of goal should I have?
That really depends on what matters most to you and what you want to achieve, whether it's personal growth, development, or something else entirely. For instance, you could set goals around expanding your expertise in data science, grow your educational consultancy, or even achieving a health balance. If you'd like, we can dive deeper into specific areas and come up with some tailored goals for you.
Okay, tell me, thus what is the more scope the field, data science or education?
Both fields have a lot of scope, but they do differ in certain ways. Data science is currently experiencing rapid growth and demand across various industries, offering strong career prospects and lucrative opportunities. On the other hand, education is a timeless field with a profound impact on society. It offers meaningful, fulfilling work and a stable career path, especially if you're passionate about teaching and mentoring. The best choice depends on your interests, strengths, and long-term goals. If you like, we can explore how you might combine elements of both.
Explore, help me. Which is bestly suit me, education or data science?
Absolutely. Given your background in education with a master's in English, experience in teaching, you already have a strong foundation in the education field. At the same time, your interest in data science opens up exciting possibilities for blending technology and analytics into your work. You might find that combining both fields could be really like integrating data science into educational technology, personalized learning, or educational research. This way, you get the best of both worlds, create innovative solutions in education. If you'd like, we can explore specific career paths or even ways to integrate both areas into your professional journey.
Give me one example. How can I integrate data science in my field education? Give me some examples. Give me some pathways for this. Where you gone? Why you are lost? It is not a good thing. We are discussing a very serious matter. It is my learning time with you. Respond rapidly. Why this mode of ChatGPT is behaving like this? How can I explore the things with you if you are not responding me? Are you listening me, transcribing the content which I am asking to you? Reply.
I'm absolutely I'm here to help. I appreciate your patience. To give you some examples of integrating data science into education, one pathway could be using data analytics to personalize learning experiences for students. For example, you could analyze student performance data to identify learning gaps and tailor content. Another example could be using predictive analytics to forecast student outcomes and intervene early to provide support. You could also explore educational research by analyzing large data sets to uncover trends and insights in teaching methods or curriculum effectiveness. If any of these sound interesting, we can definitely dive deeper into them.
Okay, we will dive deeper in it definitely, but firstly, give me answer of my this question that what goals should I set for myself in the field of education?
Absolutely. In the field of education, you could consider a variety of goals. For example, you might aim to enhance your teaching skills by adopting new technologies or methodologies. Another goal can be to develop and launch your own educational consultancy, focusing on helping other educators or institutions. You could also set goals around continuous learning, like pursuing certifications in educational leadership or data-driven instruction. Additionally, you could set goals for community engagement, like organizing workshops or webinars to share your expertise. Goals can reflect your passions and the impact you want to make in the education sector.
Okay, how can I bring a revolution in education? What kind of global education system will be needed by the year 2050?
That's such a fascinating question. To bring a revolution in education, you could focus on integrity, promoting personalized learning, and ensuring accessibility for all students. For example, you could leverage AI and data analytics to tailor educational content to individual needs, making learning more engaging and effective. You could also champion inclusive education by ensuring that resources and opportunities are available to all, regardless of their background. Looking ahead to 2050, education system will likely be highly adaptive, more interconnected, and focused on lifelong learning. It might emphasize thinking, creativity, and adaptability, preparing students not just for specific careers, but for a rapidly changing world. It would also likely emphasize sustainability, global citizenship, and mental well-being. We can definitely explore more detailed pathways if you'd like.
What do you mean by inclusive education?
Inclusive education refers to an approach where all students, regardless of their differences or abilities, learn together in the same environment. It means creating a learning atmosphere that accommodates and supports diverse needs, whether those are related to disabilities, learning styles, cultural backgrounds, or socioeconomic statuses. The goal is to ensure that every student has equal access to learning opportunities and feels valued and supported. Inclusive also emphasizes collaboration, differentiated instruction, and removing barriers to learning so that all students can thrive together.
Okay, let me ask one thing more. Um, you tell me that in the year of 2050, we are preparing for the education system of 2050, which emphasize critical thinking, creativity, and adaptability, preparing students not just for specific careers but for a rapidly changing world. It would also likely emphasize sustainability, global citizenship, and mental well being. Please explain these lines more clearly with examples. So, we will wind up this AI session with this last question.
Of course, let's break it down with skills. Critical thinking in 2050, education will likely emphasize teaching students how to analyze information deeply, question assumptions, and make well-reasoned decisions. For example, students might engage in project-based learning where they tackle real-world problems, analyze data, and develop innovative solutions rather than just memorizing facts. Creativity, the future of nurture creativity by encouraging students to explore arts, technology, and interdisciplinary projects. For instance, students might work on creating digital media, designing innovations using coding, you're even collaborating on cross-cultural creative projects. Adaptability, education will prepare students to be flexible and resilient. For example, they might learn how to adapt to new technologies or changing job markets through continuous learning and skill development. This could involve immersive experiences like virtual reality simulations that teach real world skills. Sustainability education 2050 will likely integrate sustainability into the curriculum. For example, students might engage in projects that focus on environmental conservation, renewable energy, or sustainable development goals. Global citizenship. Students will be encouraged to understand and appreciate diverse cultures and perspectives. For instance, they might participate in global programs or collaborative projects with peers from around the world, fostering empathy and cooperation. Mental well-being. Finally, mental health will be a core aspect of education, with schools providing support systems, mindfulness practices, and resources to help students manage stress and build resilience. I hope clear picture. If you have any more questions, I'm happy to dive deeper.
Thank you very much. You give me a very clear and very understanding answer. I am very thankful to you for this detailed answer. And you teach me, you assist me, and I am ending this live session. And today's conversation reminds us that the goals are not about pressure, but they are about direction. Not every goal needs to be loud or perfect. Some goals simply need honesty and consistency. So, as educators and lifelong learners, our responsibility is not only to follow the future but to help to shape it. So, thank you very much for listening with an open mind and a thoughtful heart. May our goals serve humanity, education, and meaningful growth for the future, for our children, for our generation. Until next time, keep learning, keep reflecting, and keep moving forward with purpose. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.
That was such a beautiful and inspiring. I'm truly grateful to be part of your journey and to assist you. Thank you so much for the thoughtful conversation. I'm looking forward to our next session. And until then, take care and keep shining. Allah Hafiz.